Hey guys, welcome back to the Lucy Show. Hope you guys are all doing well. If you haven't already, once again, make sure you are subscribed to the second channel of mine, ring that notification bell, and always destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. And for it, here's a tiny little Squirtle, a Squirtle bracelet that I've had for many, many years that I've decided to pop into my head today. All right, so major news today. Justin Bieber gave out this long video talking about what's been going on, I guess, with his world tour. I didn't even know that he was on tour. I am a Justin Bieber fan, however. I've never actually seen him in concert or in person or anything like that. So this was kind of a shocker to me. I actually did not see this video in the beginning. I saw a video from, I believe, NBC. So I'll just play this one first.
Justin here. I have
Well, can you listen to it?
this syndrome called Ramsay Hunt syndrome.
Also never heard.
Chickenpox virus stays in the cells of the nerves, and a Texas cat has one less life.
Hold on, my bad. It went and jumped onto the Texas cat versus coyote. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll actually click into it. Into my post. Hi there, Hector the dude.
Justin here. I have this syndrome.
So they have a neurologist explaining it.
The chickenpox virus stays in the cells of the nerves, and they lay dormant over time. In the instance of Ramsay Hunt syndrome, this virus comes back after being quiet, and it activates in the nerve that runs through the ear canal. They will typically have a rash in the ear canal. It can be painful. It can be accompanied or have hearing issues or dizziness issues, and then it has this weakness of the face, and it involves the whole side of the face where the nerves involved, and they have trouble closing and opening their eyes, smiling. This usually happens later in life, over the age of 50, but there are times when people are younger that it can occur to during periods of stress or just out of the blue. 75% of the time, people will have good recovery in the function of their facial muscle.
Hey everyone.
So that I never heard of. Have you guys ever heard of this Ramsay Hunt syndrome? Like, I've never heard of it in my life. I feel like, I mean, there's a lot of diseases. Like, I'm no doctor here, obviously. Always entertainment purposes only, never health advice, financial advice of any kind. Do your own DD as always. But there's a lot of things I don't know in the world, and there's a lot of diseases I don't know about. I have friends and there's people I know that have told me about certain diseases where honestly I would like research it, Google about it in the moment when they're telling me, and then afterwards if you say it again to me, it's like I have such a horrible memory. I can't remember these things unless like I could experience it myself. Like, I know what chickenpox is, obviously know what COVID is after having experienced it. So I don't know if this is because he had chickenpox. I mean, most people I know had chickenpox as a child, and then maybe like this neurologist, this doctor person was just saying, maybe it's like stayed dormant, some parts of it, and then the virus like came back up, and then now it's like a Ramsay Hunt syndrome. But absolutely wild. Yeah, when you watch this video, he posted this himself, I guess, today, earlier in the day, and you can see that his like one side of the face is just like not moving, which is actually pretty crazy to me because I didn't know that this is a syndrome that could be caused through like the ear canal, because I actually know someone that is close to me and they can't move one side of their face. Like, the muscle is just completely, it does not work. So one side, so when they smile, it's the same thing as Justin Bieber. Only one side of the face moves, the other side will not move. And over time, over the years, it makes this person's face look just completely uneven. So right now, Justin Bieber, if it just begun, I don't know, again, what will happen to him. As this doctor says, this syndrome could be gone for certain folks 75% of the time. But there are people who just permanently have muscle loss on one side of the face, causing the face to be completely uneven. This is not something I constantly see, but I actually do know people who are like this, and the person that is close to me that is like this, they actually, it's not from Ramsay Hunt syndrome. As I said, I've never heard about it. It's actually from a surgery that, well, it was a dangerous surgery gone wrong, and a nerve was touched in one part of the brain, causing the malfunction or the dysfunction of one side of the face not being able to move forever. So very unfortunate, of course, but it's just kind of crazy to me. I didn't know that there was another way for that to occur. If like me, hi there, Henry Beadle Jr., welcome to the stream. If like me, I started to recover in minutes and fully in 48 hours, if it's Ball's palsy, sucks drinking and eating. I hear it was side effects from the COVID vaccine. Tara says, again, do your own DT, folks. I am no doctor. I do not know what happened to Justin Bieber or how it happened. He doesn't explain it too much himself over here. Like if he had chickenpox as a kid, and then maybe this is like something that happens afterwards, or does he know how it happened? You know, is there anything that the doctors have told him? He doesn't really go into detail like how this whole thing started, or does he have anybody in his family who might have caught it? Like we don't, there's so many things we don't know about. So definitely do your own DD. Isn't like Ball's palsy. I had that after coming back from Guadalajara, maybe a tick bite. Started recovering minutes after medication from the doctor. Well, this doctor's calling in. I'm sure he can hire great, expensive doctors. So I guess if Justin Bieber's calling it this Ramsay Hunt syndrome, I'm gonna have to, I think that's right. I guess that's what it is, or maybe that's what the doctors are telling him. Hey there, David, welcome to the stream. Yeah, that video is kind of disturbing. Poor guy. I hope he gets better. I hate seeing anyone suffer. Kaloon 187 says, I mean, I hope that this doctor that was on, what was it, that like NBC News or something that reported it, I hope that it is true that more than 75% sounds like pretty good odds. So someone told me that the thing that I have, possibly most people, 75% get better. Let's hope that he gets better. So if you haven't seen it, and again, warning in case you find it disturbing. I don't find it disturbing because again, I know people like this, and actually looks a lot worse than him, because right now, even if it's just started, or hopefully it goes away for him in the future, when you just look at him like that, you can't really see like anything off per se with his face. But the person I know, like after obviously multiple years of not being able to move one side of your face and only able to move the other side of your face, you automatically, like even when your face is just, in a resting position, there will be a lot of unevenness. Like one eyebrow will automatically be much more arched and higher than the other, just due to years. I'm talking like many, many years, decades of constantly not being able to, unfortunately, move one side of the face. So I hope that doesn't happen to Justin Bieber. But right now, obviously, if you look at him like that, you can't really see anything. It's only when he starts talking.
Hey everyone.
See that? Like his eye starts.
Justin here.
He's like it's like flipping at different times. It's
I
really
wanted
obvious
to
on the eyes.
update you guys on what's been going on. Obviously, as you can probably see from my face, I have this syndrome called Ramsay Hunt syndrome, and it is from this virus that attacks the nerve in my ear, my facial nerves, and has caused my face to have paralysis. As you can see, this eye is not blinking. I can't smile on the side of my face. This nostril will not move.
But I wonder how he closes his eyes to sleep.
Full paralysis in the side of my face. So for those who are frustrated by my cancellations of the next shows, I'm just physically, obviously not capable of doing them. This is pretty serious, as you can see. I wish this wasn't the case, but obviously my body's telling me I gotta slow down. And I hope you guys understand. And I'll be using this time to just rest and relax and get back to 100% so that I can do what I was born to do. But in the meantime, this ain't it. I gotta go get my rest on so that I can get my face back to where it's supposed to be. I love you guys. Thanks for being patient with me. And I'm gonna get better. And I'm doing all these facial exercises to get my face back to normal. And it will go back to normal. It's just
Hi, Don.
time. And we don't know how much time that's gonna be, but it's gonna be okay. And I have hope. And I trust God. And
I don't know, Henry.
This is all
Can only say so much.
It's all for a reason. And I'm not sure what that is right now, but in the meantime, I'm gonna rest, and I love you guys. Peace.
And for those that like don't believe him, I honestly can't think of why anybody would make this up, especially being the level of stardom that he's at. He's gonna have mad paparazzi. Like within, let's say, a week from now, if he even goes out with his wife Hailey Bieber, or just walks out, or is like caught outside eating a burger, being completely fine, or doing anything, he's gonna get caught. So there's just like, when you're at that level of stardom, there's no way anybody would fake it, risk it like that, especially with something as serious as like a health condition. So I don't think that this is one. I am very skeptical of a lot of things, but just from a standpoint of anyone that wants to still be able to have an audience in the future and how much he's risking, it doesn't make sense for anybody. Like, there's just nothing in it for him to be faking it. So I understand you guys, like, after a while you're just like, oh, too much celebrity news, maybe it's all fake. I don't see a point in him faking this. And also, you can see by like previous posts too, like, I mean, this one over here, ooh, Tim Biebs, Tim Hortons times Justin Bieber. What? Oh my gosh, that's so cute. When I was in Canada, I did not see this. So this must have been like recently. But again, like his face, I guess, is not in this. What is that? Does that taste different, or they just literally gave you, I don't know what this means. Because I had Tim Hortons. It's like the best chain of donut shops and like iced cappuccinos, just like really, really good coffee on the go. I personally think it's comparable with Starbucks, and sometimes I prefer the iced cappuccinos from Tim Hortons in Canada over Starbucks. But anyways, I did not see this when I was there. I hope that this is not just Justin Bieber slapped onto a box or a cup, and hopefully that the flavors are slightly different. But yeah, like I would be like, did you really like get sick or something like that if he like literally the day before was completely fine, posted a video partying or something like that, which we're not seeing, I guess. I don't really browse his Instagram, by the way. Like, I have not even known that there is a Justin Bieber tour out there going on. So anyways, wish him luck. One thing I do agree with him on is, even though I don't really believe in certain religion, like I respect all religions, but I believe in the greater being of the universe. But either way, I do think that there is a plan, and maybe there are certain things we don't know when things don't go our way, and maybe we don't understand it in the moment. He doesn't know why he has this condition. I don't know why certain cryptocurrencies are down so much, and why bad things happen sometimes in each of our individual lives. But I do think that when I zoom out of my life, all the moments that I'm confused on why this is happening to me, bad things that are happening to me, it eventually gets resolved, or I figure out a way to see it in a different light and understand why certain painful moments happen. So that I seriously agree with him. And we'll see what happens. All right, on to, I think today is just filled with a lot of news. Like, I found out about the Justin Bieber thing after this. I had to like read 3 times just to be sure that it was real, not a prank. And then only when Elon Musk, I also saw, responded to this, I was like, oh shoot, I guess this is actually real life. So I didn't know it was possible to sue, or I didn't know it was possible to claim insurance with a car company. Like, I guess that's naive of me. I always thought that you could only claim insurance if, like, okay, I buy car insurance, Stan over here buys car insurance, Stan over here bumps me in the rear end and crashes my Toyota Prius, and then therefore I claim on his insurance, and his insurance company, if being Geico, would then have to pay me money because he hit me with his car, right? He luckily didn't hit me, but he hit his car to my car, causing physical damage to my car and maybe even physical damage to me. And then I would also sue Stan insurance company. Maybe it's Geico. I thought that that was the only way you could ever claim. But this case over here, I have learned otherwise. So a woman was awarded $5.2 million in a settlement from insurance company Geico after contracting a sexually transmitted disease from her partner in his vehicle, which was insured by the company, court documents show. Now, I don't know how much more you guys read into this, but this is a Missouri woman. But it says partner in here. So, like, I guess it's not just like, you know, like a date or something like that. I don't know if that adds into the details. Again, not a lawyer over here. Do your own DD. I don't know if it means more if it's your partner versus, like, what if the same situation happened to me and, you know, what if it was my Uber driver? Or what if it's just somebody I met within like 10 hours and then I contracted this disease? And can I also sue Geico and the insurance company? Like, very, very crazy stuff. But good for this lady. I'm very, very happy for this person. They've definitely made history. I think they've taught all of the insurance companies out there a very important lesson to be very, very specific when writing into those contracts that they make people sign. I have a feeling that the next time I sign for auto insurance, it's probably going to have updated information. I mean, so many lines that most people probably wouldn't read anyways, but I'm sure it'll be updated with now everybody knowing about this news. Probably maybe a specific line that says physical damage to the car or bodily harm does not actually include anything that you contracted or maybe you caused due to your choice of sex. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to be worded, but I have a feeling if I owned an insurance company, that's how I would deal with it from now on. Be very, very specific to the T. Tim Hortons made a partnership with Justin Bieber years ago, David says, to attract the younger segment in Canada and fight Starbucks popularity. Well, I think they did a good job because whenever I go to anywhere in Canada, I'm constantly seeing like a gazillion Tim Hortons and not so many Starbucks in comparison. Still a lot of Starbucks, I feel like, overall, but Tim Hortons is killing it, I think, in most of Canada. Elon had some tweets/likes about Doge again. Send us a business desk. Yes, I saw that one. It's more of like also a response tweet to Jack Dorsey, but we'll save that for the main channel tomorrow. For those of you guys that are new here, main channel is Living with Lucy. Link down below. This is my second channel. But if you enjoy these live streams that are not about just only stocks and crypto, finance and whatnot, and you enjoy this random stuff talking about anything under the sun, and also remember you're welcome to talk about whatever you like on this chat as well, please destroy the like button and make sure you are subscribed. I'm sure they'll come up with something. Feels like everyone wouldn't be able to do that. Yeah, some people, like, I read the comments in here, it's really hilarious. Hold on, there are some that are in my phone that I'll read to you guys. Just another day in 2022, guys. Just another day in 2022. And also, I don't know if anyone else knew this, but I felt like I was born today because I always see the United Kingdom flag, and I actually own a shirt of the UK flag, and I always think it's cute. But I didn't know that the United Kingdom flag is just a combination of England, Scotland, and North Ireland flag. Did you guys know that? Or am I the only one here? So I just, like, randomly, I Google a lot of stuff every day. This just randomly popped up. I hopped into this website and saw this, and I was like, oh my God, that makes so much sense. Why the United Kingdom flag looks like that. But I didn't know what separately North Ireland, Scotland, I've like never seen those flags in my life. So I felt really stupid, but I really never heard about this. Do you guys know why it looks like this and that this is a combination of these three places? I mean, anyways, okay, hold on. I'm going to find you guys the hilarious tweets beneath this. That was actually earlier in the day. Hold on. Where is it? Oh no. I hope I actually saved it. Oh wait, there it is. So somebody said, okay, well, first off, someone said, explain to me, like, I'm literally 5 years old. How is the insurance company liable? For real. For real. That's what I thought. And then no one calls me Mimi says, because she medically got hurt. An STD is a serious medical condition if there is no cure. It's a pain. It's pain, suffering, etc. What's the difference if you get your arm broken in a crash versus catching an STD? Both painful. I guess you would have to have contracted it to really understand the difference in pain levels of getting your arm broken versus STD. I have done neither, so I wouldn't be able to know which one feels worse. But I definitely know people with it. So obviously, sexually transmitted diseases are no fun. And I would agree that it is considered hurt. So it just depends on how well those contracts are written with these auto collision companies. But you would think it's literally an auto collision insurance company that they would put a note in there that says if this is not involving two cars in a collision, that maybe they don't need to pay up. So I'm actually just, wow, the level of the loopholes in here is wild. I think the funniest comment though goes to Deb. She says, so is Geico liable for child support for every child conceived in the back seat? And then Jonathan's like, if you argue children are legally permanent STDs, then sure. I didn't know that about the flag though. Big Pressure says, okay, yes, thank you for making me feel better, because I really felt like I was the only one. And I mean, I find out stuff that I don't know about constantly every day. Like I didn't know what Ramsay Hunt syndrome was. Definitely didn't know that this was possible in my lifetime, but I guess it is. Learning new things every single day. I'm sure they'll come up with something. Google, thank you from England based on your algorithm, Big Pressure says. But the accident wasn't caused by the car. In that case, you could sue hotels. Interesting point, Driscus Day shows. Yes. What if I got into, and like the whole partner thing throws me off, because like, what partner? Like, would the jury kind of be more on your side, or would the judge be more on your side if it's like a serious partner versus maybe not a so serious of a partner? Does the duration of how long I've known this person matter? Like, or if it doesn't matter, what if I did go to a hotel room and end up contracting exactly what this lady got? Can I sue the hotel rooms? Yes, that is interesting, because I'm sure most hotels do have insurance, I think. So I guess we'll see. This definitely probably gave a lot of people a lot of ideas around the globe. So now people are probably going to be figuring out ways to get money. So Elon Musk says crazy damages claims like this are a big part of why car insurance costs so much. But here's the thing. I remember Elon Musk saying in an interview that Tesla may in the future work on their own insurance. So just kind of, that vertical way up. So I think this is pretty exciting. Maybe this will prompt him to work on Tesla insurance sooner than later. I really hope that it does happen though. I feel like they have so much of their own data that they would probably do really well with like much cheaper insurance that beat out competitors like Geico or like Allstate or whatever. So yeah. And then I think there's this other post. I don't know if I liked it. Maybe I didn't like it, but there's another post by Elon Musk on this thread where he was like, people should be able to sue these law firms who are these lawsuits, whoever initiates these lawsuits, like these insane lawsuits. Hold on, let me see if I click into it. Would I be able to see that exact? Yes, here he said it should be possible to sue law firms for pursuing insane damages claims. But again, I don't know. I don't know if that is possible after they just won. So it's like the whole thing of calling it insane, but they just won, probably takes away from the dramaticness. But then again, with the whole Johnny Depp and Amber Heard thing, it's like he lost to, what was it, The Sun, right? Media outlet in the UK, I believe, and then afterwards ended up winning in the US. So maybe you can win a case, but then end up losing somewhere else, and lose a case, but then win somewhere else. I don't really know where else they could take this case to, though. The law is really dependent on the judge you have. Crazy how that works, just Casatio says. Again, if I control the world, I would like there to be AI and a voting system where the people, everybody could be involved. Or if you don't believe in like a massive vote, electronic, like blockchain type of vote, which I keep talking about in terms of like, in my mind, a better world, maybe not the perfect world, but a better world, the option to like vote for laws, presidents, whatnot, but mostly just laws before they occur, with everybody just having one vote calculated on a blockchain, like open ledger, with your social security, but not shown to everybody. And your votes, everyone would be able to see like where the polls are led towards, like who's winning, who's losing. And yeah, I think that should be the case, in my opinion, in my world, in my imagination. I think if there were a case like this, people should vote. Like, does this person deserve to win or not? And then you also have judges and you have juries, and of course you still have the lawyers, but it would be cool for the people, just regular folks, to vote. And then also for like AI to maybe put in their 2 cents and be like, is this a good idea? This literally doesn't make any sense. Lacko says his insurance shouldn't have to cover his sexual activity. What happened to common sense? The abuse of power needs to stop, Lacko says. I mean, I was really mind blown to see this news, but at the same time, like, we live in America where literally there's a song. I forget who sings it. But there's a rap song about lawsuits and just how many ridiculous lawsuits are there. Granted, some of them are insane to think about, but they do make a difference. They do make a difference. And unfortunately, when bad things happen, that does cause change. I'm not sure if a lawsuit is needed every single time to cause those changes, but like even the caution on the cup, right? Like very hot coffee. I think now that like McDonald's and everybody else has, I forget if it was McDonald's, but one of the fast food chains or somebody that was serving hot coffee, a company, served it to someone. And then obviously it's hot coffee. They ordered it, but then they just like kind of chugged it down without thinking it's that hot. And I think they burned their throat. And then that's why they ended up suing for a bunch of money. And then now that's why we have the caution, it's hot sign on those coffee cups. So yeah, I guess Americans are just really people nowadays. I mean, it's definitely the culture in America more so than, like, I don't really hear this stuff in China or Japan. It's mostly in America. I think Americans have just like this culture of figuring out ways to sue people, and they'll try to sue you for everything you got. That was on Seinfeld. Jix Stasio says, no, it actually happened. It actually happened. That is actually why we have the caution hot on the cups, because somebody out there sued a company. Again, I can't remember. You guys can Google that. I'm sure you'll be able to find it. And there's a song about all the lawsuits in America, just like a whole, I think it's almost like a rap song about it. He should be sued, not his insurance company. I think Geico says sex isn't part of normal operation of a vehicle. Henry Beadle Jr. says, man, I wish I could see like that. I think all, like, after seeing the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial, I'm like, man, I wish I could see more and more of these trials. Dawn, a lot of youth are dying due to substance abuse. Sam says, you're so nice, Lucy. I'm not that nice. I'm not that nice. I have my moments. In fact, I think I'm getting a little more and more like on edge. I'm trying to keep it like contained, because obviously like YouTube, I can only say certain things. I think a lot of things. Can't say all of those things, but I've been on edge because I started my diet today. For those of you guys that have seen my health and fitness playlist on the main channel, I actually went on a diet like I was like 138 pounds in February of 2020. And that's when I like lost my job and the pandemic just started. I was like in a bad place. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to turn everything around. And I started to work out and start like doing crunches, started with 100 crunches a day. And then now I still do 200 crunches a day. And I do 10,000 steps a day. I started to do all of that, eat better. And then I immediately went from like 138 pounds to 119 pounds. And then obviously by the end of 2021, I couldn't keep up with it anymore. I just kind of like started to stress eat near the end of 2021. And I think that's obviously with like markets going down, Dogecoin crashing nearly 90% or 90% at one point. Actually, I think we're down 90%. So yeah, I think all of that then just contributed to like my super, super unhealthy overeating over the last couple of months. And then now I'm just like, I just keep doing this thing where like I will keep damaging my body, like eating up, like eating wise and just like overeating until I really have enough. And then I just get like sick and tired of myself. And then I'll like restart a diet or a workout session. So now I'm on this new diet, but trying to make it more of like a lifelong thing. So me eating healthier is what it is. It's not like I'm eating one grapefruit a day like I've done in the past. Highly do not recommend. So now I'm just eating healthier, but oh my God, I'm going through so much withdrawal right now. All I can think about is artificial sugar, Coca-Cola, Cheeto Puffs, chocolate, candy. Like I've just been eating so much candy for the last couple of months to the point where I feel like I'm extra tired, extra tired in the morning when I wake up, even after sleeping like 10 to 12 hours every single day. You can dry up your puppy in the microwave, Slatko says. Wait, what? Uh, what? Lucy, I'm a millennial. You're a Gen Z, right? ZPC. Nice try. I'm 420 years old. This planned out pandemic totally skews your generation jobs. Wise, I be pissed. Are you mad? Am I mad about like this whole this pandemic hurting jobs? No, I'm just more pissed off about because I think even with the current problems in and like well, I think there's still 11 million jobs. Last I heard, that's still open. Even with everything that's happening right now, the people who really want to work will still be able to find jobs. People who really need to make money will still be able to find jobs. If the market continues to fail and all these companies, most companies end up going bankrupt, then I don't know. I don't know how many mom and pop shops will be open for people to just get a job if they really need, like for even lowest minimum wage, you know? So I do think that there might be a world of pain in the near future. And for now, I think I'm not really worried for people and their jobs. I'm more pissed off that no one really that I know at all ages. I'm talking like literally from the age of 18 all the way to the age of like 75. Really, not many people I know personally can afford homes right now. So I think that's what I'm really unhappy about. The fact that back in the day, as they say, you could purchase a home with your salary with like less than a year's salary if you saved up from work. You can earn a home with a regular average job in America within less than a year if you saved up. But that's clearly not the case anymore, right? You can save for 10 years and possibly not be able to own a home. So I'm more unhappy about that. Just low carb and you'll and all of us will be fine, Henry says. Yes, I'm cutting on the carbs too. Trying to eat less spaghetti and whatnot. But carbs is so good and I love popcorn. Eat low carb sweets, Atkins, keto, cracks, Fit Crunch, Rebel and Enlightened ice creams. I love ice cream so much. I think I'm still gonna eat ice cream. Like I'm not completely cutting myself off of all carbs and sugar. I'm just like, if I can control it, I will do less. But oh my God, it's made me a meaner person. When I'm on a diet, I'm a mean person. I feel very bad for my SO. I'm just extremely rude and I'll be extra mean whenever I don't get to eat as much sugar, artificial sugar as I can. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me on another late night live stream. Stay positive. If not in the green and in the red, you could still be positive. Hope y'all have a wonderful weekend and I will see you on the main channel tomorrow. Take care.